What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well out there. I am a big fan of comedy and love when I find new stuff to check out that I haven't seen yet. And this is a comedian by the name of Patrice O'Neal. Never let her talk like this. Now, I haven't heard this yet. You guys are about to go on that journey with me shortly. But before we get into it, please like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date whenever I post new videos. Let's get into it. Let's go.
You know what? We should get something to go in the water.
I need to
Travel in the water.
I need to be able to float on water. And then when he shot off, the sperm floated at the top. He said,
I got it.
That's how we starting off the conversation.
Oh, boy, we really are great motherfuckers.
Oh, absolutely.
And you motherfuckers, y'all are on the attack. Y'all are on the attack to take away what makes us men. That's what you have to do, Kathleen.
I am not on the attack. I think you're just wonderful,
But
Patrice.
your sister-in, or whatever you fucking call it.
My sister-in is wants to castrate you. Is that what you're saying?
You know they do. Tell the truth. Don't be scared. Tell the truth.
No.
What do you think? What do you think the
agree.
problem is with bitches right now? Like women from like say 25 to 35. What's the biggest problem right now?
God, I really think that like your thing with the Brazilian women.
Mm-hmm.
I think that our society, it's not only puritanical in the oppressed. Those aren't the women you're going to meet. The ones that you're going to meet that are, it's just, I don't know. Our society.
Do you see that? Even a genius now. She's a genius.
Can't explain.
I'm not
They
a genius.
don't fucking.
I got it.
I'll
explain
and
it.
here's the great thing.
There's
though.
a lot of self-hating women in our society.
I think they're just trying to test you.
Brazilian...
A woman wants to be protected by her man, and if she can punk you up, how are you going to protect her against another man?
I recognize this guy's voice. The second guy, I think he's like a really big dude. For some reason, he sounds very familiar.
She's always looking to upgrade the protection. Is that
That's right.
fair enough?
To upgrade the protection, no.
See that? Do you see?
She
Do you
figures
see
it.
now, ladies out there, listen to me about how you think. Now, Kathleen, she has the low self-esteem too, because we always call her a genius and stuff. She kind of goes, "I'm not one." She has that little self-esteem thing. But this is the thing: women never have a plan B with their thinking. That's their fucking problem. Like she has an opinion, but the next thing that has to come out of her mouth is the reason for the opinion. Men, we pontificate and we're philosophical about anything.
Yeah, we're more logical minded. Men tend to think a few steps ahead, and the average woman typically thinks one step ahead.
That's how men are. Men are like this. It's like we have these kind of conversations. Men can take any juvenile thing and turn it into some type of philosophical thing. Like we'll go, "Hey, would you fuck a bitch if she didn't have a knee?" Right? Or would you fuck a bitch if she was missing a nose? Now, I'm looking at fucking fan right now when I say that, and the first thing a guy would do is take his two fingers and put it over his bottom
Think about
lip
it. Let me think
and
about
rub them and go, I don't think I would fuck
a bitch without a nose.
bitch without a nose. Women, you don't embrace hypothetical thought, and you don't ever need to expand on what you feel.
I think he's saying they're solipsistic or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you can't see past your nose. Not every woman, of course.
If a woman goes,
I'll rewind it a little bit.
you don't embrace hypothetical thought, and you don't ever need to expand on what you feel. That's why if a woman goes, I would never I would never have a threesome, and you go, why not? Girls just go, here's their answer. Because. You understand?
Yeah, okay. The thing is, I think.
All right, bitch, get your 17 thoughts together.
This guy's just, oh my goodness, he's hilarious.
Beat Jeff. You understand?
Yeah, okay. The thing is, I think.
All right, bitch, get your 17 thoughts together. Oh shit, we have a girl calling. Oh, go ahead, Krista. Krista.
Yes.
Don't call. Wait a minute. Calm down now. Don't call mad. You don't have to be mad to express how you feel. Just calm it down.
I'm on a bus. It's just hard for me to hear. Okay.
Damn, you're on a bus. Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. I can hear you.
She's a loser.
Hold on.
Okay, good.
What?
I think that having a man stay home and be a stay-at-home dad is only equal. I mean, if a woman has been expected to do that for hundreds of years, then
you should be expected to do it for
thousands of years.
Yeah. Why should this change? Are you motherfuckers?
Well, why should? Okay, let me say this. There are a lot of traditions that.
Did I hear that right? Did she say that a man should be a stay-at-home dad?
Has been expected to do that for hundreds of years.
You should be expected to do it for
years.
Yeah. Why should this change? Are you motherfuckers?
Well, why should? Okay, let me say this. There are a lot of traditions that are not necessarily good traditions. Okay, there is no reason that a woman. Why should a woman be oppressed and be forced to stay home as a stay-at-home mom if she doesn't want to?
It's not a
motherhood is oppression. Okay.
No. Wait a minute, Krista, hold on. I'm not saying.
All right, let me interject here. I think that we are so spoiled in this country that we have totally lost our way. If two people come together and they are both, like, if a woman is a really hard worker, okay, she's a professional woman, and she marries a man who's a professional as well, and they are both working, who's raising the kids? Okay, a lot of times it's daycares, it's the school systems, it's everything else. And this is why the society is becoming more degenerate, because we are losing basic family values, in my opinion. Okay. And a lot of women have been convinced to like that a man can do what a woman can do and a woman can do what a man can do. And it's just not the case.
I'm not saying, sweetie, I'm not saying you should stay home.
Right. We complement each other perfectly, you know.
But I'm saying you should not make your husband stay home. See, I don't give a fuck what y'all do.
Well, you don't.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, Crystal, wait a minute. It's not equal. No. Because here's what happens. You talk all this shit you talk, right? And I'm sure you have a boyfriend, right? You got a boyfriend?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend.
Okay, so the way you talking to a strange soldier means you talk to a motherfucker you familiar with, even worse. But here's all the shit. All the shit you talking, right? I bet you go, sweetie, can you open this pickle jar for us? Okay? When it boils down to life, you a girl.
Right. And if the boat comes sinking down, okay, you know, Rose gets to sit on the water while I go down with the ship, okay? And that's the way it's supposed to be.
You understand? You're a girl. And you
Your point?
My point is you're going to need a man to do man shit at some point. But we don't need you to do no woman shit.
A man to do what?
Listen, if this country ever goes to war, those gender roles will fall back into place real quick, especially if we ever got invaded. God forbid, okay? It's just that we're spoiled and we've got really delusional.
To open your pickle jar for you.
But see, Krista is not going to have children with a guy like Rusty Knight.
How do you know?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
This woman.
They all want a strong man.
Krista, here's what your problem is. You don't have anybody to guide you through your attitude right now. Your attitude, you're too comfortable with talking to a guy with this attitude you have. You've never met a guy that made you feel like you want to be second. You understand? Now you need to meet a guy that's going to direct you into the direction that you're going to feel, because your real nature is to want to look at me and love me.
That's not being second. If I take his advice, or if I feel that he's has a greater expertise.
She has a problem with the semantics. That's what it is.
That's not being second.
It's also the way you say things, okay? A lot of times, you can say anything to a person, I believe, if you know how to say it the right way.
It's not being controlled. That's just saying.
I'm not saying control a bitch.
You're a better judgment.
I'm saying control a bitch. I'm saying that she has to look at you. You have to look at a motherfucker like he's the shit. And how can you look at him like he's the shit if he's a stay-at-home fucking dad?
Right.
Well, guess what? You can look at a woman like she's the shit just because she stays, she can still be the shit.
Sure you can, but that's not what's in question.
Yeah, that's
not what's in question.
Absolutely. Life's not worth living without women.
Why you have a problem with the semantics of it? Women are women, men are men. There are things that are
No,
innate.
We're both great in our own right.
Yes, they are. That's
What do
why
you mean?
you have a pussy and we got a vagina.
Exactly. You're always
You have a vagina.
Krista.
They are not the same. It's not no such thing as different and equal.
No,
There's
we're not the
such
same.
thing as things cannot be different and equal. They're different because they're different. You have a
We're
problem.
not all that different.
Yes,
Yes, we are. It's yin and yang. We complement each other.
Yes, we are.
We're
Big time.
extremely
Part of
different.
that is culturally different.
Oh,
But we're
my
not
God.
talking
We were
culture.
enlightened last week.
Krista, we're not talking culture. We're talking nature, like the nature of fucking. Let's boil it down to the rule. When we fuck,
Okay.
right? Have you
Right.
ever fucked a guy?
I'm not
course
sure
she
whether I
has.
have or have not on the
No-
radio.
Well, okay, of course you have. You're not
in
a
order-
fucking
he's
virgin,
saying-
Krista.
He's
but
saying
basically,
in order to have sex, a woman has to submit.
Yes, you are.
She has to open her legs.
You're the fucky.
She
You
has-
understand?
she
no
has
matter
to-
what you do, you are the fuck-e. And
Right. And a lot of times women try to make this like a equal thing, like they're the same as a man. But if you asked any woman how many men she slept with, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Okay. And there's a reason for that. Okay. And the reason is they know inherently that it's not natural. Okay. And I know this is like a hot button topic, but I don't care. It's the truth. Anyone, well, the guy, we have no issue saying it. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't affect us in that way. There's a reason why women wear white on their wedding day.
That's what it boils down to. When it boils
Well, I
down to the
imagine-
rule, it's the fuck.
Okay,
You
first
are
of all,
being
because
fucked.
The woman has to accept the penis into her.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That she has to accept other things going into her life. It
Like
does not,
what? Like what?
it's
Don't
a
you?
metaphor, but it does not have to apply across the board. You
Yes,
are
it does.
generalizing. You're making a sweeping generalization. You're
Yeah,
making a lot
but
of
you know what?
comparisons.
We have to
Life is about generalizations.
make a sweeping generalization because look, if you take a poll, you don't poll everybody. If I poll, I've done field research, Krista. This is field research. It works. Trust me. If you don't think your man is cool, which you don't think your man is cool, because my bitch would
Of course,
never.
I think my man is
Oh,
cool.
you can't think he's cool because you talk to men this way. So that means you talk to him the way you're trying to talk to me.
Have I
Thank
been
you.
Boom.
Rude or aggressive?
Yes.
Both.
Masculine.
Yes.
I'm simply making a point.
Okay,
And
fair
you
enough.
are.
Go ahead.
No,
See how she's calming down a little bit.
unenlightened, and you're not.
There you go, Pumpkin.
you're only seeing things.
This dude is condescending as hell, man. He's funny as hell. There you go, Pumpkin.
making a point.
Okay,
And
fair
you
enough.
are.
Go ahead.
no,
See how she's calming down a little bit.
And
He has to raise his masculinity to get her to be more
you're
feminine.
not.
There you go, Pumpkin.
You're only seeing things in one direction.
See, you're
by,
starting to-
oh, well,
you know
women
what
have
happened
to
now? Let me
submit.
tell you.
Well, why should a woman submit if a man doesn't want to?
Because a woman
You
has
hear
to
this?
submit
Now,
to
do you
get.
hear? Now, okay, hang up on her. Thanks, Krista. Krista, thanks. I hung up on you, but if you're still listening, thank you for calling. Listen, do you see how she was calming down a little bit? Women only got about 4 levels to their emotion. And after she gets to the 5th one, she's like, see how
What
she's
else
starting
you gonna
going.
What?
Now she made 2 or 3 points. After the 4th point, she goes because it never needs to get past the 3rd level. Guys have to have.
And that's whose fault is that?
20
That's our
that's
fault.
fucking
It's
her
our
man's
fault
fault.
for allowing her to take his place as a man. Because she's fucking with a bitch. Her man's a bitch, and that's
Damn.
how she feels comfortable talking to men like that.
She goes home and said, "Why them dishes ain't done?" All right.
Check your hoes.
no, I disagree. I
These
think
dudes
there
are crazy.
plenty of men that, like Krista.
That's
I know that.
They all like
Trust
it. They like anything that got a pussy. Guys like anything that's got a pussy. But the point is, we're not ready to take a loss. That she's probably cute. Somebody wants to fuck her, and they're willing to put up with all her shit until they
Yeah.
get tired of it. And then they're gonna fuck her sister because she gets on their nerves as much as they do. So
And we're gonna go to we going to Oliver in St. Louis.
Listen, I don't think Patrice O'Neal needed to write anything. He's naturally funny and bold with his opinions and his comedy, and I agree with most of what he said in this video. I remember a time when picture phones first came out. That's when it was called camera phones, okay? And to get a girl to send you like a nice little sexy photo that you're interested in was a big deal. Now all you have to do is just follow her on Instagram or subscribe to her OnlyFans, all right? And that is the girl next door today. If Patrice O'Neal was alive today, he would have so much to talk about because, to be honest with you, it's needed. And I think that we are getting away from so much stuff when it comes to family, okay? And when it comes to social media, ruining the minds of the young, the youth, and even impressionable adults, okay? And nobody says anything. I think the foundation of a strong community, of a strong society is family, okay? And now it's completely normal for a young kid to go to a parade where a man is walking around wearing nothing but a sock, okay? So don't get me going off, but you know, it's like no one says anything, and so many people have become delusional, in my opinion, okay? But in terms of this video, this was absolutely hilarious. I think there are exceptions to the rule. I think that everybody deserves to pursue happiness and to live their life the way they want to live. I don't agree with so many agendas and things like that pushed on the youth, pushed on society, and looked at as though it's like the way it's supposed to be. No, family is the way it's supposed to be. That's what builds society, in my opinion. Okay. If you enjoyed my honest thoughts, my honest reactions, please be sure to let me know that by liking the video, subscribing, hit that notification bell. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.